is Reed.
What if Will Smith played John Wick? And it would be like, wiki, John Wick, John Wick, Desperado.
I won't ask you to pay me.
Assassin. No, you don't want nada. -2. You don't think it would be cool if Will Smith was John Wick and he did a rap song for John Wick? I was about to -2, but I actually think it's awesome. Yes, man. Gotta go up to the Continental. Better play it cool, don't wanna go mental. It writes itself. My classic Future Shop story is that a salesman, when I was 12, I went in for a USB cable because I bought a printer. The printer was $9. And I was like, that's an awesome deal. And then the rub was that it came with no cable. So I went back to Future Shop to get a cable, and the guy was like, yeah, you definitely want like the gold-plated USB cable. Because like the fidelity on the data is even better because it's gold. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. $50, man! And then he got me on commission. I understand as a salesperson, you make your living on commission a little bit, but off of like a little 12-year-old kid buying a USB cable for his printer, it wasn't conflict avoidant. People didn't know back then, man. People didn't know. Bro probably made like $350 on commission from me. Best Buy doesn't do commission. I watched Flight the other day. I think the cocktail of drugs and alcohol low-key made bro lock in on the plane. The co-pilot was losing his marbles. It is kind of like alcoholic cope. But Denzel drunk was a more capable pilot than the co-pilot was sober. But less capable than if Denzel had been not an alcoholic and sober. If the sad truth is that if he had suffered from alcohol use disorder and he was sober when the plane was crashing, he probably would have done worse because he wouldn't have been at homeostasis. But it would have been better if he never had that first drink back in like 1989 or whenever he had the first drink. So literally, yes, alcohol was a buff for him in that situation. 100%. This is, where the fuck is my Sovereign Blade, bro? Shit is doing 71 damage. Let's forge on that right away. Damn, this might be tight. I live. I still live. Come on, man. Where's my Sovereign Blade? Oh, it's here. And it does 91 damage to you, and you do 0 damage to me, and I'm not getting eaten this turn, which means, buddy, you are in for a rude awakening. Next turn, I really don't want to sit here for 4 minutes. Let's link films at our own pace. Gran Turismo, Jimon Hansu. Okay, so we go Amistad off of that. Boom. After Amistad, Matthew McConaughey, Take Me to Sahara. Boom. Sahara, Steve Zahn. It's got to be Happy Texas. Boom. Off of that, wasn't this lady in this was in like The Godfather Part 3? Maybe she's related to somebody that's in Godfather Part 3. William H. Macy, of course, Steve Zahn. Oh, the art teacher from Ghost World is in this. That's right, Ileana Douglas. Thora Birch. Maybe give me Dungeons and Dragons 2000. Then that, of course, takes you to Dead Ringers. Now you're deep in Cronenberg territory. Take me to Scanners. Scanners, give me Michael Ironsides. Let's go to Total Recall. Now you're back in Paul Schrader. All of a sudden you're hitting Mishima, A Life in 4 Chapters. Honest. You know what blew my mind? 2 things. Finding out that New York is the only state that has an upstate, and also New York is the only state that has tri-state. As a Canadian, I rebuke this. Outside of the city is upstate in every state, and the 3 states that are adjacent are tri-state areas. I forgot what I watched Picnic at Hanging Rock because you gave it a 5-star. That's some serious glazing. Anybody could be like, wow, that sounds good. And you would probably be like, this person's my best friend. Who among us is actually gonna nut up and go 96 minutes on the Peloton watching this Australian movie from like 1970? That's respect. Respect is boots to ass and spending time building a connection with someone. That's what respect is. Respect is spending the only resource that actually matters, your limited amount of time on this fucking marble, to be able to interface and relate to somebody else. Everybody else goes, yeah, I looked up the synopsis on Wikipedia. I don't know, seems cool. Mandarin? Nah, I prefer a Satsuma. Okay, I'm acknowledging the 2 different kinds of oranges. Is that what you wanted? Is that the validation you wanted? That you know 2 different kinds of oranges? Like little citrus fruits? This ain't Jamie Oliver, bro. Like, you gotta bring something a little bit more impressive to the table to get some dopamine here. This ain't Jamie Oliver at an American elementary school, okay? Knowing 2 different fruits and vegetables ain't gonna get you that much credit. Shouldn't you be working on Korean? No, bro. My in-laws can just learn Mandarin. We'll all speak Mandarin together. My Korean's not so good. Their English isn't so good. Let's fucking three of us, let's just learn Mandarin. We'll go out for yakiniku and we'll speak Mandarin together. It'll be a vibe. You sound American when you speak Chinese? Ni shi. Pardon me, don't get me twisted. 我不是美国人。你是美国人吗？ They didn't expect that. It's not insider trading if the dude just heard someone at a restaurant talking about like a chemical company about to get a government contract. It's not illegal. That shit's not illegal. That's just good listening, bro. That's called being a good listener. He's not an officer of the company. Ergo, it's not insider trading. It's merely a devious lip. You know the fake type A's go insane every time you leave energy on the table? I know, now they're should fucking kill the dude in that one with a 2-cost card, and they went rip Pale's tears. Bro, I thought the goal is to fucking kill the enemies. They don't, they're not real type. They're like Ascension 8 Andys that are like, what are you doing? They're just typing question marks. Because what we're doing is so fucking advanced that to them it appears akin to magical spells. They can't possibly comprehend it. They think we're speaking gibberish when we are casting magics with a K from a book that has human flesh as the cover. You guys fucking lied to me, by the way. You told me none of you were gonna go see The Mandalorian versus Grogu, and then it made $103 million at the box office. You fucking lied to me, bro. Sorry. Not gonna lie, it was kind of fun. I thought we were all gonna not go see it, and then we were gonna, like, when the box office results came out, we were gonna kind of like revel in its destruction or whatever. But you guys fucking betrayed me. I am worried. Worried's maybe not the right word, but watching them for the first time as a you know, self-styled member of Generation Z, it's kind of for me a little bit of a countdown till like these movies haven't aged well. I was watching them in 2006. Trust me, they hadn't aged well in 2006 as well. in all three movies that you did not do in 2006. So don't, just spare me the review that makes it seem like yours is the first generation that knew that what James Bond as Sean Connery or vice versa was doing in 1967 was not okay. We knew that it wasn't okay too. Millennials were the first generation, okay? True. Yeah, people did get mad at me for reviewing F1 because I watched it on an airplane, but they're like, this is disrespectful to the film. Buddy, have you seen the film? The film is disrespectful to the fucking audience, man. If I wanted to see old people drive like and just go to Shaughnessy. It's a little Vancouver-specific joke for you, but those of you who live in Vancouver will be like, damn, fucking spitting with that one.